And recently, I've had this game for a really long time, like a really long time, and I've played the hell out of this game over and over again. I love the graphics in this game, the gameplay, the story. If you pay attention to it and read like the item description and stuff, is an outstanding game, and I love it to the point to where I know it's really famous. Well, I mean, it's famous in Japan, of course, but it's a From Software game. So a lot of people may be buying this game and you want to learn how to progress through the game and you want to beat the game and say you've beaten Bloodborne. And I'm here to help out with that. So this is my build that I use for late game. This is the build I use for PvP. It's a blood tinge build. Guy has a katana. You know, it's pretty useful. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be starting the game over. I'm going to make a skill build probably, and I'm going to explain to you guys what the best way to progress through the game and how to get better, okay? So we're going to start. Oh, I didn't need that. Oh well. We're going to start over. So in this game, in the nicest way possible, anything in this game could one-shot you. The game, as many of you guys know, if you've played Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 for that matter, the game has its ways of completely screwing you off and killing you instantly, okay? Like, it's inevitable. So, my personal opinion is I would go for attack first before you work on vitality and stuff. Granted, the beginning of the game for new players is going to be more difficult because you're not going to be knowing what you're doing or what to do and how to get better in the game, but you're going to learn patterns of enemies. Like, enemies attack a certain way, and you'll understand the patterns of these enemies, and you'll be able to complete the game growing your knowledge and how you understand the enemy throughout the game. And once you beat the game and you hit New Game Plus, you'll have that knowledge of what the moveset of these people are. So then you'll be able to play the game over and over again. You'll be able to make new builds like arcane builds or strength builds or blood tinge builds and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you, like I said, how to make the most efficient build in this game, and certain cheeses, like easy ways to kill certain bosses and stuff too. So we're gonna do Monkey Keeps male. I use mature or not, with appearance. His voice I always do mature because it sounds like, yeah, actually sounds like he's in pain. This guy just sounds like a bitch. It's like he's taking it in the ass, yo. Yeah, see, I don't like that. This guy's just taking a shit. See, yeah, I don't know. Hell no. So we're gonna do mature voice. Build, we'll do burly. And then I always use this guy. This guy's pretty dope. I made the cut like go across his eye. Kinda like Skyrim. This is my Skyrim character that I used to make all the time too, so there's him. And let's see. Origin. Okay. Origin in this game is very important. I know in the beginning it may not seem important, but this is going to give you a boost in certain skills that you want to do. Milk toast, or however you say it, milk toast, whatever. That is your basis of all the main stats. So vitality, endurance, strength, and skill are all up there. Okay, they're all evened out. Lone Survivor is if you're going to do a straight vitality build, which I do not prefer you to do that. That's not a smart idea. I would not do that. That's if you want to do a pure vitality build and you don't really do that much damage. Troubled Childhood is skill. That's going to be your skill, and it's a skill build, but it gives you a big boost in endurance for the start of the game, which is kind of useful. That's usually the one that I go for. There's this one. This is the Violent Past. That's a pure strength build. So endurance, vitality, and strength are going to be up there. Skill is up there a little bit because there are certain weapons in the game that you need a certain skill level in order to use. Okay? So there's that for you. Professional is another skill build, except it gives you more of a boost in skill than the Troubled Childhood did. See, this one gives you 14 endurance and 13 skill, and this one gives you 12 endurance and 15 skill. Military veteran is for quality builds, okay? Quality builds are weapons that use both strength and skill. There's weapons in the game that in the regular version of it, it scales with skill, but once you transform your weapon, it scales with strength. So that right there is for your quality builds. Noble Scion is if you want to make a Blood Tinge build. It gives you skill in Blood Tinge, because the main weapon that you'd want to use for a Blood Tinge build is either the Bloodletter or the Shikage. And the Shikage scales with skill and Blood Tinge. And then I think the Bloodletter scales with strength and Blood Tinge, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. This Cruel Fate is an arcane build. Arcane builds are very difficult to do. It's not like Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3 where you can use magic and shit. You don't get a good arcane weapon until the very end of the game, which is the Cost Parasite. And you got to get that in a certain rune for your character, but you can do that, but once you need to learn the game first before you go to an arcane build, because it's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. So me, I'm going to go with probably Troubled Childhood. I'll deal with the less attack. We'll go ahead and finish that up. We'll go ahead and start it off. So in the beginning of the game, your guy's going to wake up and you're going to have to open the door. Your guy's going to go down the stairs and you're going to meet a wolf. And in honesty, it's supposed to kill you. Like, I know you're going to start the game and you're like, oh, this sucks, I just died already. Like, don't get discouraged. It's supposed to happen. Good. Like, everyone is supposed to die in the beginning of this game. See, you can kill the wolf though. You don't have to die from it. If you're good enough, you can kill him. But for this sake, let's just say that I'm a new player. I'm running down here, you know, I'm looking all these notes. See, R3 lock on. What does it say? R1 attack. So let's go. We'll head in here. R3 locks onto your enemies. R1's to attack. Okay? A big difference in this game is if you lock on or not. If you don't lock on, which I'm not, your guy was gonna roll like this. Okay? It's gonna be these little obnoxious rolls, and you only want to do that if you're wanting to escape from a fight. Okay? So like, let's say I'm fighting him, right? Bam, bam. He's fucking me up. I'm gonna fucking bust out of here, right? You want to roll away and then sprint. In sprint, you just hold the circle button. Press up on your left stick and hold the circle button, your guy will sprint, okay? But when you lock onto your enemy, your guy does a quick step. See? And just like Dark Souls, this quick step gives you invincibility frames, to where if you were to attack me right now, I can dodge. So let's go and start the fight. We'll attack him a couple times, fucking try to chop him in the face. See? We'll have him turn around. Come on. See? But like I said, you want a quick step. Quick stepping is the best thing that you can do in this game, because it's gonna get you used to the way you're supposed to fight in Bloodborne, especially when you get invaded by another enemy or you're having a hard time with a boss. Quick stepping is gonna help out a lot. Like I said, it's gonna show you the basics of the game. It's gonna show you how to dodge, and you'll win more fights ultimately in the end. Okay. So, like I said, you can whittle him down all the way. Right there, I could have killed him, but I won't. So, we'll die from him, right? Okay, see? Your first death. Like I said, don't get discouraged. You can keep going, okay? Don't give up. This right here is the game's way of telling you where your safe zone is, okay? The area you're about to come into is called the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream is, like I said, your safe spot. It's like your sanctuary, per se. Like in Dark Souls 3, where you had the Firelink Shrine. That's basically, or not Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1. Firelink Shrine. That's where your safe zone was. You could you can level up there, you can talk to the pyromancer there. That's how this is. This right here is your safe area. This is where you're going to be upgrading your weapons, you're going to be leveling up, you're going to be buying items from the shop. This is where all the areas in the game are going to be unlocked. Like, each one of these tombstones is going to be a separate area that you can go into and you can explore, okay? So you come down here, you spawn in. Here's this. For weapon is already going to give you some weapons, okay? I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and they don't explain it in a very easy way, okay? In From Software, the way they've made their games is your attack scales with your abilities. So let's say I'm a skill build, okay, which is in the middle column where it says attribute bonus. There's a D, there's an E, and below that it's a 7 and an 8. There's one where it's like a muscular arm, one's a hand, okay? The hand is going to be your skill. The higher your rating for skill is, when you level up your character, the higher your skill is, the more damage you're going to do with weapons that have a skill rating. So with this weapon right here, the skill rating is an E, okay? So you want that letter to be either an S or an A. If that letter is an S or an A, you're going to be doing the most damage out of that weapon. So if it was a strength weapon and you wanted to be a strength character and you had a high strength stat, you'd want weapons with a higher letter in that strength column. And if you did, like I said, you were going to be dealing the most damage possible. Okay? So just for the sake of it, this one right here, 9 skill, it's a C rating. So I'm going to pick the Threaded Cane. It's an easier weapon to use. Classic moveset, it's a sword, okay? Next, they're gonna give me a gun. I personally would pick the Hunter pistol. The Blunderbuss is a shotgun, it doesn't do a lot of damage, okay? It's just basically to stun your enemies. In this game, kinda like in Dark Souls, you can parry, okay? What you have to do is, as an enemy attacks, if you can shoot them before their attack hits, you'll get them in a stun position. And your guy will come up and press R1 and you'll basically just rip their heart out. And it's called a visceral attack. And it does a load of damage. Like, I mean a load of damage. So, I personally would pick the Hunter's pistol, okay? That, and then like I said, you guys can make the call between what other weapons you want to use. The Saw Cleaver in the beginning is for your newer players that want just a good base all-around weapon. That's a good base round weapon for anyone to use. The Hunter Axe I prefer for anyone that wants to do a strength build, because the R2 attack on the Hunter Axe does a double swiping motion. And it knocks down basically everything that's in the game. Even late game, you can instant kill a bunch of shit. So, Blood Echoes retrieved. And this is just like Dark Souls. If you die and your Blood Echoes or your souls are sitting somewhere, you need to pick them up. Sometimes if an enemy walks across them, they will pick it up. And you'll have to kill that enemy to get your Blood Echoes back. But what I did was to equip my weapons is you go, press options button, you go down here, right arm, you put on the Threaded Cane. You can put 2 weapons into this slot and you can switch between them 2. So my right hand weapon, right here, there's my Threaded Cane. When I click right on the D-pad, it switches to my secondary. Since I don't have a second right hand weapon, it's going to be my fist. So I switch between each of them over and over again. See? Left hand is always going to be your firearm. So Hunter's pistol, and like I said, when I switch that one out, it's going to be my fist, because I don't have a second weapon in that slot. Okay? So, we're going to read these notes back here. R1 is to attack already, you guys already know that. Circle is the backstep. L1 is to roll. See? There's the backstep, that's just tap and circle, no stick movement. There's the normal roll with stick movement, and then like I said, when you're locked onto an enemy, you guys saw me do that quick dash. That's going to be your third version of a dodge. That's going to be your option menu. L2 is to shoot your gun, okay? Bam. Easy. And like I said, your gun isn't used for main damage. That's not what you want to do. See? Your gun doesn't do a lot of damage. Your weapon does, though. So what you want to do is just come up here and beat the thing to death. Okay, you shouldn't have a hard time about it. Be super aggressive, just run up on it and start wailing on the thing, and you'll kill it within the first couple of hits. Just keep tapping R1 and you'll fuck it up. So then, these little flames right here are going to be the items that you want to pick up, okay? Those are all your items hidden throughout the game, throughout the map. Through every area, okay? That's going to be all your healing items and your bullets and stuff like that. So we got some quicksilver bullets for our gun. You're going to want to open this. And head on through. So like I said, this is going to be the game's way of teaching you how to play the game, okay? You're going to want to kill the first couple enemies in this area. There's a couple of them in here, so like the game's just showing you how to get used to the fighting style. Pick up the item. It took me God knows how long when I first started to realize that you could push this lever. These are everywhere, so fucking use them. It'll bring down shortcuts and stuff that you can use. Now back to what I was saying about making your build. We're going to be focusing on just attack, okay? In the beginning of the game, you're going to be wanting to do as much attack as possible, okay? The reason why I say that and why your health is going to be so low is you're going to be used and you're going to be you're going to get good at dodging at the correct times. You're going to learn the dodge patterns that you need to learn in order to get better at the game, okay? These right here are your bonfires, like in Dark Souls. You light them, and that's what you use to return to your hunter's dream. See, but we're not going to go there yet. So we're going to go through this area. And me personally, I kill everything and anything that's in this map. If you can kill everything that's in this area, in this map, you'll get enough blood echoes to level up your character a good fair amount. Okay? Always wait for them to die before so you can search their bodies to loot. Oh, I never told you, L1, every weapon in the game has a transformed version of that weapon. So the threaded cane, as I'm using now, turns into a whip. See? So my guy throws it around like a whip. Every weapon has different ones. Like the character that you saw with, before I started this new game, you saw my character. He's got a katana and it turns into blood. That right there is a visceral attack. Okay? That's what your gun is used for. Okay, now Bloodborne is a very aggressive game, okay? The game from Software wants you to play very counterattackive, okay? Like, they want you to attack as much as possible. When you get hit in this game, okay, if you look in the top left, your health bar, when you get hit, you're gonna take damage. There's gonna be a little bit of it that goes away, and there's still gonna be a bar of orange that's gonna be there. Like, I'll explain it up here. Let's see. This guy's gonna hit me, okay? And it's gonna take away my health bar, and it's gonna be orange. So pay attention, watch the health bar. See how it's still orange? As you hit people, you can refill your health back. That is gonna be the most useful item in this game, okay? You're gonna wanna do that as much as possible. Like I said, if you get hit, try to counterattack as much as possible, because then there are a limited amount of healing items in this game, and you're gonna have to start farming them at a certain point if you use too many of them. So you're gonna want to learn how to get your health back as much as possible, so you don't have to waste healing items, you know. It's mad, and I think that's the one annoying part about this game is having to farm healing items. And the best thing I can give you, sorry for all the yawns, you guys, but best advice I can give you is, again, be aggressive. Don't hide back and wait. Don't wait for them to attack you, because they're just going to chain attack you, and you're going to die, you're going to get frustrated, and it's just going to aggravate the living hell out of you, and you're not going to want to play this game. See, health went down. See, we're going to heal up. See, in this game, the beginning of the game is very generous in giving you healing items as well, so don't forget about that. Like I said, the path that I'm taking right now is going to be your best bet in getting through this area, getting as many blood echoes as you can to level your character up. Okay? The run that I'm showing you now is going to show you how to level up your character, okay? In this game, unlike Dark Souls and everything, you have to get one certain item in order to level up your character, and you have to get that item before you can do anything to upgrade your character. In the top right hand of the screen, of the game screen, you're going to see my blood echoes. It says 2,332. Below that, the little eyeball, it says 0. I have 0 insight, okay? You're going to need insight in this game in order to level up. You need 1 insight at all times to even touch your character. So what? There's 2 of them in the game, 2 of them that you can find, and then every time you enter a boss room in this game, it gives you 1, and then after you defeat a boss, it gives you 3. So every boss fight, if you can complete and finish and beat a boss, you get 4 insight every single time. Ooh, that was close. I want that item now. There we go. Oh, I forgot that too. But like I said, you're gonna have to get 1 insight to level up your character in any way, shape, or form. And the way I'm taking you is gonna teach you how to play the game. It's gonna get you a lot of blood echoes, and once you complete this run that I'm doing right now, you'll be able to have a crap ton of blood echoes to level up your character as soon as you get insight. Okay, this guy up here, a lot of people have problems with, and I don't see how, okay? This guy seems intimidating, I understand he's big, but he attacks very slow. Think like the Black Knights in Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 1. You can parry them very easily if you just wait for their attacks, because they attack really slow. This guy is the same way, okay? He turns around. His attacks are very slow. See? Very, very slow. See, it gives you enough time to just fuck around with them. See? So... see? Easy parry. And to do... I never explained that to you guys either. To do a parry, like I said... and you see how he was about to attack me and I shot him and his health went down? Okay, that's what you're going to do. Shoot him, run up on his run up on his ass and click R1 and your character will do a visceral attack and fuck him up. Yo, I actually have a viewer. This is fucking lit. Yo. Welcome to the Bloodborne walkthrough. Good shit. Hi. Throw a comment out at me and I'll respond back. Like I said, I think I put in the description. A like and a subscription will mean the fucking world to me. So, you don't have to, but it's recommended. But like I was explaining, visceral attacks, right? Ooh, that was close. Oh, that fucking gunner. There we go. We're gonna work on parries up here. Don't worry. Let me. There we go. We'll do that. Come over here. The enemies down here are really easy to parry, and it'll teach you how to do it in the beginning of the game. It's pretty easy. Like I said, look everywhere in this map, find every item, look for everything, because the game will provide you a lot of stuff to upgrade your weapons and shit at the start of the game. Okay, so this guy up here, like again, he seems big, he seems aggressive, he seems scary, but like I said, just wait for him to attack. See, that's a parry. When you hear that sound and you hear them drop on their knees, that is when you're gonna want to run up on them and press R1. Okay, so wait for his attack. Run up on him, click R1. Done. See? Instant death. Oh, shit. Oh, I might die here. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Fuck. Here, y'all give me a quick second, okay? I'll be like 2 seconds, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. A friend called me. But, where were we? Oh, yeah, I fucked up. Okay. So, anyway, you're gonna die eventually. So, like I said, just go back through here, kill the enemies, Same people over and over again. Just do it until you can kill them all, and don't worry, like, until you're comfortable making it through this area. Like I said, I love the game. I love the features of the game. I like the mechanics of the game. The story in itself is fucking amazing. Like I said, for any of you that are watching this, like I said, throw a like and a subscription down there. Because I'm probably gonna make a couple more Bloodborne tutorials or videos in general. Because, like I said, I love this game, and there used to be so much action in this game. So many people used to play it, and not that many people play it anymore. And I'm hoping that people will see it on PlayStation Store and start downloading it and start playing it more. Because one, it'll make it funner for everybody. Because, you know, if you get invaded and you kill somebody that invades you, you feel good about it, you know? It makes you happy, it makes you proud. So that's why that's why I want people to start doing. I want people to start downloading the game, start trying it out. Because everyone's got to say that they've played Bloodborne. Easy enough. Let's go over here. There we go. Simple enough. Let's head up here. See, it's not too hard. Sorry if I go quiet sometimes. I just get in that like a focus mode. It'll happen to you guys, I guarantee you. You'll be talking to your friends and partying some shit, and all manners of hell will break loose upon the earth next to you, and you're gonna be like, oh damn. And you're just gonna have to take a minute and just kill everything and then move on. But like I said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through here, make our character. I'll show you guys what items you need to pick up in order to level up, and then once you do level up, how you progress through the game. And like I said, I'll show you different ways of beating bosses. I'm gonna try to help all the way till end game. I'm gonna make a couple videos, explain how to go through different areas and stuff like that. But for now, we make our way through Yharnam. Crows are like the dogs of of Dark Souls. The dogs on Bloodborne are like the dogs of Dark Souls. They're fucking annoying as balls. See, we'll make our way all the way through here. Do not go down there at all. Not this beginning, not yet. Those two dogs will fuck you up on a manner that y'all don't even understand. And it'll piss you off over and over again. And you're gonna waste so much time and so much effort on them two, and you're just gonna want to quit the game. And just don't do it. Just trust me. I don't know why he didn't do a visceral there. I'm a little confused, but okay. This guy, see? Easy viscerals. See, the way you're supposed to do this is I was supposed to kill that guy, then that guy, and I'm supposed to come over here and fight this guy. This guy's a little more difficult. He's got more reach on his whole line. See? Rip. The reason why is because there's a certain item over here that you need to get. Just like tight rope on this thing. Grab that. That's gonna give you free blood echoes. Blood echoes that you don't have to fight for. Okay, you use that item and it gives you. It's kind of like the nameless souls that you can get in Dark Souls. It's exactly what they are. What? You see how his eyes are purple? You guys see that? That right there is a perfect example by what I mean when they pick up your blood echoes. When you die, they have a chance to either be on the floor, or if an enemy is near it or walks next to it, it will pick up your blood echoes. So once you kill it, then you'll get your blood echoes back. That's all you gotta do. Simple as that. Bam. See? Easy. And again, you'll learn the game, you'll learn the moves and all kinds of shit. Up here is your first introduction into fashion, little Bloodborne fashion, I guess you could call it. I wouldn't say fashion souls, because that's all Dark Souls. You gotta kill this guy first. Once you kill him, this guy right here, there's your first outfit. And you go from this weird looking motherfucker right here to a complete and utter pimp. See? You got upgraded to badass, so let's go. Over here, drop down the plank. Drop down the plank. Drop down here. Attack this guy, get your health back. Easy. Easy. There are a lot of these guys in here, so be careful. Don't go in here full guns blazing, because they will probably kill you. That move that he was just doing, they will do that over and over and over and over and over again. All of them will, and they'll kill you within one hit, and it just sucks. There's nothing you can do about it. So pick up your items. Once you make it here, you have already acquired basically your first insight. You go up this ladder, you go over here, up this ladder. God, the time it takes, bro. The time it takes. You can make a fucking sandwich and come back and you still won't be up the ladder. You guys ever play Metal Gear? The Metal Gear Snake Eater, the endless ladder that you have to climb. This game reminds me of that every single fucking day. Every time I play it. Every time I play it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for like the Snake Eater theme song. Like, come on. And you're like, yeah, good shit. So there's your first insight. That's what it looks like, right there. Madman's knowledge. You use it, you got yourself an insight. See, top right, it says 1. Okay? Now you have the ability to go to the Hunter's Dream and level up your character. And that's another way you can do visceral attacks. I didn't get to explain it. Sorry about that. If you're behind an enemy and you walk, it's basically like you're sneaking and the game, kind of like in Dark Souls, how you can walk behind enemies and backstab them. Okay, that's how this works. Instead, if he was standing there, you walk up behind him, hold R2, and your guy does a charge attack. And if you do a charge attack behind him, it counts as a stagger, and they'll get down on their knees again. And you can rip out their heart and pull a visceral attack. That said, mad damage at the beginning. Like, you can instant kill a lot of stuff in the game. Hence the reason why I'm doing a skill build, because your visceral attacks also scale with what your skill rating is. This I'm not gonna spoil. Your best bet is to talk to her, help find her mother, and she gives you an item that helps in the boss fight. I'll show you guys later. Back down the ladder. Don't go that way yet. Down that way, do not go that way yet. You want to come up here, go this way. Climb up this ladder. There's going to be 2 gunners over here. They're going to try to shoot you off this ladder, so be careful. And there's going to be this guy over here as well. See him? That guy's going to be pissed. He's going to try to kill you. Just do not... Just sprint. Sprint around. Take out the gunners when you can. Then we're gonna worry about him. Ah, I fucked up. Bam. Visceral attack. Done. See, easy. Easy money all day. We'll move on over here. You're gonna want to get the items that they drop. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta work. Not the items that they drop, but the items that you can get over there. They're called oil urns. You chuck them, like your guy will throw them at an enemy, and then if you do fire damage with the oil urn on them, it does mad damage, like a shit ton of damage. It amplifies the fire damage that's done to you, or done to the enemy. Watch out for this fucking bike. That's the most confusing enemy I've ever had to kill in this game, is a fucking crow hiding in a goddamn bucket. It's fucking beautiful. So there's your oil urns. You're gonna want to equip that and your Molotov cocktails. And this bottom hand bar, that's where you're gonna equip all your equipment, okay? Might as well put the music box on there too. That's gonna be all your equipment. To use equipment, I'm gonna go ahead and waste 1 Molotov cocktail. You press square, okay? See? If you're locked onto an enemy by clicking R3, your guy will throw it at them, okay? Like a regular attack. Go ahead and fall down here, pick up the bloodstone shards, and back down we go. This is where you're going to get your second insight. You know how I told you to climb up the ladder and go up there? Your second insight is going to be down this tunnel. So if you forget to get the first one, you can always get this one as well. Kill the rats. There's your second insight. Madman's knowledge. Bonus throwing knives. Hell yeah. See? Then if you want to, go ahead and pop it now. And there you go. You got 2 insight. I should have just named this a walkthrough. That's basically what this is. Like I said, I know the YouTube videos that I watched, but when I started this game, because I sucked major ass, don't really give you a good time of explaining it. And most of this game I had to learn myself. The only thing I've looked up on this game ever I can say for a fact is what weapons are where and where I can find certain items. That's about the only thing, because sometimes items in this game can be hard to find. Other than that, the guiding on how to make certain builds is damn near impossible. Like, I bet you to go online or on YouTube and try to look up a good arcane build. You are not going to find one video that is perfectly set on how to make a good arcane build. Like, they don't give you stats that you can use, they don't give you any good getting weapons, it doesn't explain shit to you. So I'm like, trying to do it in a way that can help you guys. You guys can see what a experienced player would do in Bloodborne. Was that all the enemies? I missed an item down here, didn't I? Yeah. Like I said, always look around in this area. All over every single map, just look around, okay? You'll find secret areas, you'll find items and shit. It's really useful. Ugh. We'll head down here. You saw that area, come down here. Walk straight to the right, break these barrels. This is gonna be your first NPC that you can talk to. She has her own quest line and everything, kinda like Solaire, okay? So...
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
There we go.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about.
Exhaust all the dialogue that you can.
What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
There we go. See? Bam. Oh, and that last thing she gave you was an emote. You have emotes in this game. You don't usually use them unless you're doing PvP. But you click the middle button on your controller. It'll bring up your gestures. You can do, like, bows. You can do rallies. Like, all the normal shit like you could in Dark Souls. Like, we'll go ahead and put this one on. Bam. See? Alright, now you see the items hanging from the chains? Smack these down. ASAP. There's one there. Grab this item, and there's another one over here. This one, I think I'm hitting now. This one right here has a weapon. That one has the saw spear, okay? It's just like the saw cleaver, except it has a little bit higher scaling and dex, which is really useful. So, nice play. Yeah, saw spear. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that actually. Bam. Much better than having to kill him in 3 hits, trust me. This shit's mad annoying. That's one of the reasons why I don't use the Hunter's Cane. Even though it does have scaling and skill, your guy doesn't have a high enough skill rating for it to matter at all in any way, shape, or form, and the Saw Cleaver just does more damage. So I go Saw Cleaver. I'll make my way through the map until I get the Saw Spear, and then you're good. And then this item over here is going to be your Bloodstone Shards. Bloodstone Shards are going to be how you upgrade your weapon in this game, okay? It starts off as Bloodstone Shards, then it goes to Twin Bloodstone Shards, I think a Bloodstone Chunk, and then you're going to have a Bloodstone Rock. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. It's Bloodstone Shards, then Twin Bloodstone Shards, and then Bloodstone Chunk, and then Bloodstone Rock. And in order to upgrade each one to the max, you're going to need a total of 16, okay? It's going to take, I think, 3 to begin. So, like, my weapon right now, okay? The saw spear. In order for me to upgrade it to +3, I'm gonna need to get 3 bloodstone shards. Okay? To get it up to level 2, I'm gonna need, I think, 8, if I'm mistaken. No, what is it? It's 3, 6, and then 9. It goes 3, 6, 9. So then 9 plus 9 is 18. So 16. 18 or 16. 9 plus 9 is 16. No, 18. 18. I'm losing my shit. Anyway, you're gonna need 18 of those items in order to upgrade your weapon to the max, okay? So... Oh, I need to kill these before they get out. Oh, here we got out. Why wasn't there a dog in there? What the fuck? Oh well. Kill these things. Free blood it goes all day. Go ahead, go up here, collect these items. Come down here. There's gonna be 2 of those big guys, so kind of be careful. You know, play your cards right. Not like I just did and be a fucking idiot. That actually worked out in my favor. Oh yeah. That worked out pretty well. Bam, see? Kill them 2 and then come back the way that you came. Go up here and come this way. This is gonna be your shortcut, your first shortcut in the game, okay? You're gonna open this door, come in here, you can fuck up this guy if you want to. Fuck up this guy over here. Open this door over here. Kill this guy. And then you guys should remember this area. You just unlock the gate from the very beginning. See? Bam. See, now you can go that way or you can go this way. We're not going to head back to the Hunter's Dream just yet. We're going to come up here. I told you about those wolves, how there's an easier way to kill them. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. I should equip that torch so I can see. There we go. Is that guy dead? Bam, bam. Okay, so what you're gonna do, come up here, fuck up this guy, and just be a fucking target. Just piss them off. They're like, yo, what's good? Yeah, good shit. They're angry at me, they're gonna come after me, okay? Come down here, enter this room. They won't be able to come in here. They're gonna be stuck right there. See? You can sit here all day, all he wants to. So transform your weapon with L1. Stab him in the face. Like I said, these guys can really mess you up if they want to. You just be there. Look at that. Don't you just love fucking... Look at that. Just follows me along. Hell yeah. Good shit. The fucking crows in this game, yo. Fuck the crows. Oh yeah, what running around? Yeah, see how he runs away behind the crows? Some bullshit. That's Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, there's that, okay? This up here is going to be your first boss fight. If you don't get the insight that I showed you before, this is another area that you can get to. If you can get to that bridge, remember over here where I told you guys don't go down the bridge yet? If you wanted to, you can make a straight beeline all the way over here. See? There's the wolves. This is where the wolves were strolling along. I had you guys go this way. Remember, you guys came up here, I looked down that way, I had you guys walk down here and go through the sewers. If you wanted to, you can cut through this way, dodge these fucking things, come in here, kill the enemies in here, and then worry about the wolves, and then get your insight by going into the boss room. But again, I don't think your character is going to be that strong enough, and if you're a new player, you're not going to know how to kill him, and you're probably going to die, and you're going to lose all the blood echoes that you just got in the beginning of the game. So I wouldn't recommend it. If you're an experienced player, then sure, why not? But if not, I just wouldn't worry about it. So this is where I'm going to show you guys how to make your character the best. There's that item. Okay. This doll right here is your best friend. She's going to help you level up, okay? She's going to be the one you go to every time you come back here, and that's who you're going to use to level up. Before you do anything, you're always going to worry about how many cold bloods you have. You want to save these until you come back to your hunter's dream. Because you don't want to use them while you're out hunting, and then your guy dies, and all those free blood echoes you just got from these items, they all just went down the fucking drain. So, use them when you get here. All of them. Every single one of them. Bam. See? I got 14,879 blood echoes. Then, me personally, I worry about my weapons first. I always come over here, I upgrade my weapons with my blood echoes. Fortify. See, yeah, it takes 3 bloodstone shards in order to upgrade it once. See, it tells you in the top right. It says bloodstone shards 3, and I have 12 available right now. So, we'll do that one. Ooh, it costs 9. Ooh, yeah, 3. So yeah, it goes 3, 6, 8. I think. Does it? Did that say 6? I don't remember. I didn't see if that said 6 or not. It's 3 something and then 8. I forget how many. I think it's like 16 in total that you need. Like I said, I think that's where I was getting 16 from. But no, it's 3, 3, 5, 8. That's what it is. 3, 5, 8. And then 5 plus 3 is 8, and then 8 plus 8, 16. So 16 of the upgrading items that you need for your weapon. And that's for each of them. So when you get the twin bloodstone shards, you're going to need 16 of those to upgrade your weapon to plus 6. When you get your bloodstone chunks, to get it to plus 9, that's when you're going to want to get 16 bloodstone chunks. And then once you hit plus 9, that's when you're going to need a bloodstone rock. And there's only, I think, without DLC, you only get 1 per playthrough that you can find in game. You can purchase them up there. There's an insight, there's a shop that you can get to up here. There's one down here. This one is used for blood echoes, okay? You spend blood echoes to use that shop. Up here is for insight. You spend your insight to buy items. See? So, oh, my fucking back hurts. Anyway, you can buy a bloodstone rock up there as well. So now we're going to worry about leveling up.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Okay, see, you're going to want to do channel blood echoes. Use blood echoes to raise stats and level up.
Very
Bam.
well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay, good shit. Shut your eyes, yeah. She's probably gonna jerk you off. Anyway, all your stats are shown right here, okay? Vitality, endurance, strength, skill, blood tinge, arcane. Again, I would worry about your attack first. So I am a skill build. I'm gonna be putting everything that I have earned so far into skill. And you see my attack on the right hand in the middle column. It says right hand weapon 1 attack. It's at 109. Every time I upgrade my skill, it's going up. If I max it where it's at right now, it goes to 122. Okay? That's what I'm going to be worrying about.
Farewell, good mate.
Every stat in the game has every other YouTube calls it a soft cap, okay? When you upgrade your character for the first 40 levels, it's going to be high increases, okay? So let's say your attack goes from 109 to 113, and then it goes to 117, and then 119. It goes up by 2 or 3 points. Once you hit level 40 on any ability, it's going to be going up way slower. So like if let's say my skill rating right now is at 40, okay? My attack was 122. If I upgraded it to 41, my attack would only go up by like 1 point. It'd go up to 123. And then when I upgraded my skill to 42, instead of it going up to 123 or 124, it's just going to stay at 123. It's going to take 2 upgrades to let my attack go up by 1 point. So once you hit 40, it's the soft cap for your ability. 50 is going to be your hard cap. That's going to be where you're going to upgrade your skill or whatever your ability is 3 or 4 times, and it's only going to go up by like 1 point. That's what the hard cap is. So me personally, with any build I do, I usually make builds based on PvP, which is like you invading other players, okay? I usually max my vitality out at 40. I hit the soft cap at 40. My endurance, I always hit at 40 no matter what. And then whatever my attack rating is, I hit that at either 40 or 50. If I'm a pure skill build, which I'm not going to be using any other weapons other than my main skill weapon, I'm going to max my skill rating up to 50 to get the maximum damage out of that weapon, okay? If you're going to do a quality build, you'd hit like I told you, strength and skill are both used. You can hit like 40 strength, 40 skill, or 40 strength and 25 skill if you want to be more of a strength character other than a dex. Or if you want to be more of the skill type and then just be able to use strength weapons, then you'd hit 40 skill and then like 20 strength, okay? So that's how that works. So now our character's ready. We're going to go fight the first boss. And I think after this, I actually might end the video. If any of you guys are watching this, I play Overwatch too, a lot. So if you guys want to like and subscribe, I'll send you an invite to the party I usually play with. We're really chill. We're all a bunch of YouTubers. We got clips and stuff that are on our YouTube. Like, I have a bunch of Overwatch play the game clips I've posted on there. But if you guys want to comment down below, I'll go and check your comments, and I'll invite you guys to the parties that we make. You see how much easier that was? That was what, 2 hits and he was dead? It was easy. Easy. See this guy. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 hits. This is what I mean by make your character stronger before you fight that boss. Because that boss now is going to be simple as fuck. See, crows, not a problem. Well, I didn't comment on it, but when you start the game and you go up that first ladder, that lever I told you guys to push, and you go up that ladder and you hear that screaming come out of nowhere, that's this boss, okay? That's who we're about to fight. This guy right there. We're gonna throw an oil urn at him. Oh, we can do a visceral on him. See, look at the amount of damage I'm putting out. That's fucking ridiculous. See? Your guy does mad damage. Just be aggressive, dodge when you see his slow attacks. If you see, like, if you die, like I said, just keep trying, don't give up. So we're gonna go ahead and return to the Hunter's Dream. And just like I said to you guys before that boss fight, we had 2 insight, right? Look at the insight now. It's at 6. You get 4 insight every single boss that you fight and you kill. You get 1 for looking at it, and then you get 3 for beating it, okay? So, but there's the beginner. This is the start of the beginner guide, or the walkthrough per se. I'll probably change the name of the video after I get done with it and just say it's a walkthrough, I guess. But I just want to explain it in a way that helps you guys understand, because again, I've seen so many YouTube videos and they don't give you the best explanation on how to grind or how to attack and how to get better at the game, and I'm just gonna break everything down in the best manner possible. So, you guys, oh, where is it? You guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you again. Like and subscribe for the video. Please like and subscribe for the video. You don't have to, but it is appreciated if you do. I'm thinking about starting my own YouTube channel and start posting more videos like Bloodborne or Overwatch. I'm gonna start doing Call of Duty here pretty soon. So you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you in the next video.